Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 9th to the 16th of April. Okay, so your additional card is the Here and Now. So the Here and Now card is about being in the present moment with what's happening without living in the debris of the past. Okay, so quite a lot of us filter our present life experience through things that have happened to us in the past, and it creates a very unclear and very foggy life experience. When we're in the here and now, we always see clearly, and we have this response ability. So we learn to respond to life rather than react through. So things happen to us in the past and we get fooled that the same experience is happening. That's what the wheel of karma is. We keep going round and round in circles. We start to move into a different vibration when we start to live in the present moment. That's exactly what's going on here. And interestingly, you do have the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups is a bit like that. It's very much the same energy. Starting to see the world through the energy of the heart and not the repeating patterns of the mind. And you do have the Temperance card, which is very, very similar, connecting mind and heart together. We're half divine and we're half animal. The crowning card is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is notoriously a defensive energy. A lot of readers don't like it. I do like it because I think we are the most precious thing we can ever have. So I don't like it when we're keeping good things out, but I like it when we're valuing ourselves. Because the Queen of Discs is at the bottom of the deck. So the Queen of Discs can be a person, one of the earth signs, male or female, or someone with these qualities, or she can be, the Queen of Discs is about learning to value yourself. It's about coming home. So when we come home to ourselves, we realise putting our energy into things that don't give us our value back is such a waste of this precious life. And that's how I read both these two cards together. On a merely practical, you might be at practical level. Some of you might be guarding yourself at work, having to be quite defensive around your finances. Maybe some people are taking more than they give. But the readings this week, Jupiter's gone retrograde. And when it goes retrograde in Scorpio, it's the most precious energy. We only get it every 12 years. And it's about healing on a deep level. Healing yourself, either you and others, or just healing your body, healing yourself, healing your sense of personal value, because everything comes from there. And it's not something we have to go and get. It's something we magnetize to us. Very interesting. Now you start with the Temperance card. So the Temperance card is very similar to this card. You can't see it as clearly here. I'll look for it in my other deck. And Temperance is your card. It's learning to connect the mind and the heart. There you go. You can see it here. Her heart and her mind have came into union here. That's what Temperance card represents. It's remembering you're half divine and half animal, and living your life that way, and being okay with that fiery Jupiter energy, not putting it away because other people might be uncomfortable around your passion, but claiming all that you are and all that you can be. And you know what? I used to have a habit of putting away my nature to make other people feel comfortable. Temperance is about spiritualizing your life. so you live at your full capacity, Sagittarius. Basically, I absolutely love it. Now, it's with the High Priestess, very divine, receptive energy. Some of you might be receiving guidance in your dreams, in your hunches. You might feel this energetic connection with someone. Because quite often when the High Priestess appears, it's one of these energies that you can almost be in very telepathic communication with something or someone. Quite often we don't trust it because we think, oh my gosh, I'm going mad, when actually you can trust it, Sagittarius, okay? Anyhow, in comes the Knight of Wands. So this could be someone else, and there might be some sort of healing taking place with them, because you've got the Six of Discs. The Six of Discs is about authenticity and realness. We cannot claim our true worth until we learn to be genuine. All elements need to be balanced. This might be to do with money, by the way, the giving and sorting out of material things, because these discs are out of balance. There might need to be a rebalancing with this Knight. You might be going for an interview, that sort of thing, and this is you waiting to hear, that sort of thing. That's one way of reading these cards. I might pull you a couple more cards, but on a deeper level, unless we learn to be authentically ourselves, we're just playing a game here, Sagittarius, and it isn't a game of passion and of your true destiny. The Six of Discs to me is a card of that the flow between two people, which is genuine and real. That seems to be what's been said here, because the Temperance is that middle path. Maybe it's a feeling of vulnerability because you don't feel it's quite a new experience as you're moving through. You're trying to be genuine, you're trying to be real, okay? But these discards are about coming home, okay? They do represent your financial life, but every card goes deeper and deeper and deeper. And essentially, it's about being real, being authentic, being that pure, genuine, earthy, badass goddess, basically, for male or female. Be real, Sagittarius, all the way. Because when you're real, this is when you get the Ace of Cups. So this can be a new emotional chapter. It's all about love. The whole thing is about love. Now, we're not really loving, Sagittarius, really, until we can love without conditions. Huge, huge, huge. It's not for everyone. But when we really love with this Ace of Cups, life changes. It might not change right away, and it might not change with the people that we're with. And that's why people are quite often removed from our lives, because they don't represent that love of this quality. It's a harsh one, the Ace of Cups. My favourite card, but boy, is it a tough journey to love the way this Ace of Cups loves. You might be waiting for news about love, because the Three of Wands came with the Ace of Cups. You might be loving someone overseas and waiting to hear from them. But the planets are in alignment. So if this is coming across as a romantic interest, it's happening in its own time. Now, trusting that has to be one of the hardest things that we're here to do. But it's something that can be cultivated and developed, because you're in charge of your own inner world. So we're either growing the seeds of love or we're growing the seeds of fear. The fact that you've got the Queen of Pentacles means that you're in charge of your own inner world, basically. And that's when life changes. That is when Life changes in these ways where you go, oh my gosh, now I see. Now I understand why I had to go through that crap. Now I have to understand why I had to let that person go, why I've suffered so much. Everything is being transformed into something else, because that is the process of life. And it's sort of this love energy, but there's definitely a waiting, a desire to expand in your love nature, okay? You then get the Hierophant and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can be, the fives are all birthing energy, because they're moving into something else. But quite often it can be a card of conflict, not necessarily though, because it comes with the Four of Wands. So the it's a birthing energy. The Four of Wands is that threshold card, graduation, new house, new chapter. But maybe it's going to come with a much needed conversation that needs to be had. So maybe some boundaries have to be put down, because that's what the Seven of Wands means. It sort of means I ain't taking crap from anyone anymore. Yeah, that's how you get to that Four of Wands. And the Hierophant's with the Lover's card. Yeah. So the Hierophant again is that traditional energy, very solid, very Queen of Pentacles energy. Being in your values, to your own self, be true, be real, be authentic, because life is not going to change until we learn to be authentically ourselves, regardless of what anyone else thinks of us, regardless of who we lose, what's taken away. Being authentically ourselves is what brings in this energy. And that's what brings in this energy. And maybe being true to yourself means a few words need to be spoken to some people. Maybe some egos need to be wounded. I don't know. But growing into our own authentic, genuine self is the biggest gift we can ever have in this world. And most people will never experience it. You, Sagittarius, on the other hand, will. There's a new relationship for many of you. Look, the pages here. Or you're renewing an existing one. It's going back to its original nature before all the chaos starts to set in, the codependency, the control, all those issues. I think a lot of you, there's a new relationship starting here. You need to be genuine. You might need to say some stuff. You need to put down some boundaries. Be that beautiful Queen of Discus. Boy, does she know her value. And she ain't giving any of that value away to anyone who's going to stample on it. Because I think, Sagittarius, you've been doing that for quite a while now. Rise up, claim your true worth, and blast forward, okay? I'll be back next week. Loads of love, guys. Bye.